Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. It's Curiously Michelle. How you doing, crafty friends? Oh, let me make sure I don't have that other tab off. Okay. So, impromptu live crafty hangout session. If you're catching on the replay, I would greatly appreciate a thumbs up and a comment down below to let me know you stopped by. Otherwise, some crafty friends are going to come hang out and chat, and I am going to see if I can get me a journal cover together. Hey, Sandy. Good morning. So I said I wasn't going to do it. I heard Juju talking about it, and I said I wasn't going to do it. I'm doing too many things, and I got too many journals started and not finished. I'm not going to do it. But then, I watched Janet M. Young. I put the link down in the description box. And I heard about her scavenger hunt 2026. And I got this little download. Again, I put her page down in the thing. And it's vintage candy treats theme and all these little things. And I was going to do, when I was on Penpires last night, where'd it go? So I came across this box. I didn't start cutting it up this morning. I came across, so I wasn't going to do it. But then I found this box that I had saved. It looked kind of vintagey, and it says ice cream floats. And on the side of it, it had these pictures. Where'd it go? Of these ice cream floats. And I was like, if that's not a journal cover and a journal back right there, that's perfect for a sweet treats vintage scavenger hunt. I don't know what is. And so I thought the universe was telling me that I just had to participate. I just had to. Hey, Devin, Yolande. Hi, Yolande. How did I print out the prompt list? When I printed out, the rows aren't straight. Where did it go? I just had it. Is it in? So on the bottom of Janet's, or in the description box of Janet's New Year's Eve streamathon, there was a link to a Google Drive. And so I saved it to my Google Drive and then just printed it from there. Hey, Carol. Hey, Debbie. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Y'all, there's a change of plans, though. Because, I mean, this is perfect. This is perfect. I know it is. So I went on Etsy yesterday before I cut the box out. And I found these printables. And I thought they was perfect. That's vintage candy. Ain't that vintage candy? Actually, they come in this size. And I had to do some work. Y'all, me and technology. I had to do some work. And I was able to figure out how to do this. They're too big. And if I cut them, then it's cutting off the wrong parts of the picture, you know? Like if I cut. Okay, so first of all, I can go over a little bit. Okay. So if I just cut it and make it go in there, like it's tearing off half the words and stuff. And that was bugging me. And if I go make this whole picture smaller, then it's getting even shorter. See, because I could cut this red down a little bit to make this size fit. But if I go make the picture even smaller so it fits this way, then it's going. Anyway, y'all get that I was struggling with making these printables fit. Oh, I mean, I think they go together, and I still think this will be a great journal. I've done changed courses now. I changed courses because up in the top of my closet, look what I found in the top of my closet. Let me hold it up for a minute so y'all can see it without the daggone glare. Look at there. Look what I found. And so I can cut this up and make a cover. And I think one of these prompts was Candyland. Ain't one of these prompts Candyland? I don't remember them all. Let's just say that there is. I think one of them is Candyland. Look, there we go. Save it for, yeah, I saved it to my Google Drive. I don't know if that makes a difference or not because me and technology are not friends. Looks like a big challenge. 100 prompts, and it finishes in April. Correct, Lynn. And you can put more than one prompt on a page. So like one of the prompts is snark and cartoon character and circle punches or squares. Like you can overlap the prompts. I was watching Lisa Jameson yesterday, and she got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 prompts on one page. And the prompts, no, I don't think they're candy related. I mean, I feel like I've read it, but I probably haven't read it all. So I'll read a few of them. I ain't gonna read all of them, but an example of the prompt. The download's free, and I put the link down below. Not to the download, but to Janet M's page, and you get it from her. So swatches, page of pink, cartoon character, something found, Willy Wonka, stencil, put a bird on it, use a broken crayon, favorite candy. So that's one that's candy related. Famous landmark, fruit or veggie stickers, include an elephant, a window envelope. So no, they're not all candy related. They're all over the place of junk journalness. And you don't have to use a candy theme. Art deadlines crush my creativity. Well, then just do it for fun and don't worry about the deadline. I think the deadline only relates to so you do the challenge and you post your progress with the hashtag, and I think there's a giveaway. Like if you finish 90% of the prompts by August 1st, then she does a drawing and gives something away. And if you don't like that August 1st deadline, then just don't do it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, yes. See, thank you, Yulon. I'll get your name right one of these days. One of these days. Might not be today. Yulon. Because you told me there was no E, or there is an E, but it's a silent E last time. Yulon. Devin's here with all the details. Thank you, Devin. See, I'm just going to call you Devin because I can do that better than Yulon, apparently. Apparently. Oh, I think I said hey to everybody. Hey, if I missed y'all, I'm sorry. There's a couple reasons I can miss you. When I get really focused, then sometimes I forget to look up. But also, StreamYard don't show them all to me. So I am not ignoring you on purpose. And if you start feeling some type of way and you want to, repeat yourself, feel free. I ain't going to be mad at you. But StreamYard does not show them all to me. I don't know why. And I don't know what to click to fix that. I've been in the settings trying to figure out if there's things I can click to fix it. And if you don't regularly post things and you do finish by the deadline, you can just email Janet a picture of a page and Janet does the honor system. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So it's just for fun, y'all. It's just for fun. And if you're looking at it and it's stressing you out, then don't look at it. But if somebody's been talking about it and you're a little interested in it, and then you see Janet talk about it and you get more interested in it, and you find the perfect box, or you find the candy land in the top of your closet, then go for it. Then go for it if it seems fun. So I've already been playing around a little bit, doing some measuring about what part of the box I could try to get an 8x6 out of, and I think I settled on the back of the box. This corner over here, I think I'm gonna get me an 8x6 cover on this side of the box, and then I'll cut a piece out, and then I might, this is gonna be the cover. Like I'm gonna leave this picture like this. I might do a little editing to it, but like this will be the cover image, and then I'll cut a piece over here that'll be the back, and I'll cover it with pretty paper or something. The E is silent, just like at the end of Michelle. And you can't make signatures right now, so you're using spiral books and composition books. Okay. I'm thinking with this one, I don't know if it's going to be ring bound or I'm going to try to do a fancy new binding method, and it's probably not fancy, y'all. It's just I ain't did it before, and I'm going to do individual pages, and then I might ring bind them, or I might try to do this sewing thing. I got to find another tutorial. It's been a long time since I did it. I did a homeschool class lessony thing 10 years ago or something. And we were making little booklets that it was a sewing thing. I don't remember all the details. I gotta find a tutorial again. But it's how you could have individual pages and sew them. It's not Copic. It's not that. It was way more simple than that. I gotta look it up. So I'm gonna find that and do that, or I'm gonna ring bind them maybe, or I also thought about this could be my spine, one of these pieces, and then I'll just make no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna ring bind it or sew it. I'm gonna ring bind it or sew it. Don't even think about that, Michelle. Don't. You already figured out a little bit of a plan. Don't keep changing it. Candyland box for the cover. I thought it was cool. Hey, Flo. Okay, get the cutting, woman. Get the cutting. Okay, so I'm gonna go from just past there. Get to marking, woman. Here, maybe I can mark with this one. Use your inches because you don't know nothing about no centimeters. So right about here. Come on now. And just past this. So let's start there. Going AFK for a little bit. AFK. After freaking knowing. I don't know what that means. Do I have the game board? I do. I do have the game board. I put it in a Ziploc baggie. Did y'all ever see my clue journals that I started and never finished? Away from the keyboard. You know what? That makes sense, Flo. That makes sense. Oh, the game board will definitely be too big. But here, let me show you my clue journals real quick. Well, I don't know about real quick, but let me show you. I'll be back. They're not finished. If y'all asked me to show y'all a finished journal, I'd be stuck like Chuck. Because I am pretty sure the only journals I have ever finished I've given them away. So I cut the clue board game up. Well, that was a book back cover. So I have 6 of these started. So this one, it has the library and the study, and it's the board game, the board of the board game. And then I use books for the backs so that I could make more books. And this one's just the billiard room. So I did think about cutting up the board. I did. But I got to, if I cut up the board, because it's too, where's it at? It's over here. It is too big. So I would have to cut it down smaller. And if I cut it down smaller, then that leaves too much of the board. And then I'm going to feel like I have to make more than one journal. And I don't want to get myself in over my head like that. Like I could make 2, if not 4 journal covers out of this board. Like if I wanted the board game for the front and the back, I could make 2 for sure. But if I wanted to do like I did with the clue journals and have a different back, I could make 4. And if I wanted to make them just a little bit smaller, I might could even make 6 like I did with the clue board game. I got 6 out of the clue board game. One of these days, I'll get back to these. So I have each one of these, I have them divided out into these baskets. So I have a conservatory, and I picked a person to be the conservatory person, you know, because you got what, Professor Plum and Miss Scarlet and Miss White. So each book kind of focuses on a room, a suspect. That's what it is. A suspect and a murder object. And that helped me decide about some of the papers and stuff in there. They got toe tags. They got autopsy reports. We got the invitation for Mr. B. Mr. Bodie has Bodie. I think it's Bodie. Request the pleasure of Mr. Green's company at dinner. So this one is focused on Mr. Green in the billiard room. Okay, anyway, so yes, definitely the whole point of this is you could cut up the board game for sure. For sure. I'll be right back. Oh, look there. I didn't got Professor Plum's. We'll put it back in a minute. Did I miss anybody? Hey, Dana. Very cool. They are cool, y'all. I just got to get back to it. One of these days, when I stop starting other journals. When I stop starting other ones, I might get back to it. Oh, don't cut up your scavenger list, ma'am. That wouldn't make no sense at all. Oh, Scrappy Girl got her package. Great. Awesome. Do we double check if Beth and Becca get theirs? And so Tandem 10, y'all, on Scrappy Girl Dana's channel on Monday night at 6:30 Eastern. It'll be Scrappy Girl Dana, Create with Becca, and Beth Schuler, and myself. And we be doing arty stuff. Y'all can come hang out. Dana, if you want to pop your channel in there, go ahead. Hey, Jen. Hey, Michelle. Hey, everybody. Can't stay long, but have a great Saturday. I appreciate you popping in, Chris. Thank you. I do that too, Michelle. What you do? Start stuff and never finish it? Is that what you do too? Thank you for joining me in camaraderie. Camaraderie? Hey, Tammy. I think I got everybody. I think I said hey to everybody. If I missed you, hey. I didn't mean to. I'm trying to scroll back down now. And then scrolled up and scrolled down. There we go. Yes. Okay. All right. So we got that. We're gonna do this line right here. Where's my ruler? Y'all, I don't measure things usually. And even when I try, it ends up crooked. So even when I try. Here, I want to get this piece off first. That's why I got my motto. Wonky proves it's handmade. And I figured out that the harder I try to get something straight, the wonkier it ends up. So I just quit trying so hard. So it'll be a little straight. Y'all know what I mean? Look, I can line up the line. I got this nifty little cutting mat. I can line up the lines. And that might help me be straight. Why does that say 7? I didn't know I was trying to get 7 inches. I thought I was trying to get 6 inches. Y'all, we ain't after dark. Behave now. Behave. We not after dark. Oh, I can't do. Okay, I definitely don't want to cut off the Candyland. So we got to go. So if we got to go to 7 to get to the to not cut the Candyland off, that's what we got to do. Oh, I'm cutting some of this. I see what I'm doing now. I was confused for a minute because I kept seeing this 7. I'm like, no, I'm trying to do 6. But I ain't cut off over here yet. So, okay. Well, your book needs to be straight first. Not your book, but your whatever this is. And then get on to 7. On the top and the bottom. Here we go. Go for it. Just juju it. Jump in. That's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm jumping in. Okay. That is crooked. Y'all saw me use a ruler, and y'all saw me put it on them lines, and it's still crooked. Help it. Help it. Ain't no help for it, y'all. There ain't no help for it. Crooked is as crooked does. Let's see if I can get over here. Get on that 6. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's get over here. Get on to 6. Try again. And we'll see if we can get that other side a little less crooked. Is that less crooked? Okay, this side's a little less crooked. This side's way crooked. Let me try again. Line up the top. See, I'm trying to use these squares, y'all. I'm trying. Okay, what am I missing? Hey, kitty. Hey, Carol, I did that. Oh, no. My dog has a granny bladder. I understand. I got a granny bladder, and I ain't no granny. Right? We got something in common. Carol loves her Dana Girl stencils. I gotta use my Dana Girl stencils. She sent me like 2 little ones, and then I won some from Beth. I gotta use them. Okay, does that cut off the candy? I don't want to cut off the candy. Is that too close to cutting off the candy? That's pretty close to cutting off the candy. Okay, so then let's just move it a smidge. Just a smidge, y'all, because I want to keep the candy, the C, on the candy land. I want to, I tell you. I need one of them clear rulers. I used to have one, but I don't know what happened to it. It's in a pile somewhere. If I cut off the C of this candy land, I'm going to be so sad and mad at myself. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand? Okay, we put it on that. And then we'll put it over here. Measure 100 million times, cut once, still get it crooked, try again. See, that's too close to that C. Because I need to put something. No, I don't. Think, Michelle, think. I'm sewing it, potentially, or ring binding it. And I can just make sure not to put my holes right there on that C. That's what I can do. You're good, Michelle. Just cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. I gotta get on this side though, because there ain't enough gumption over there. Here, I'll just do a little bit and then I'll do a little bit more if I need to. How about that? Would that make you feel better about life, Michelle? You just do a little bit and do a little bit more if you gotta. Hey, Marty. Carol's video tomorrow is using Dana stencils. Great. I need a second book to go because I ran out of paper in my composition book. Uh-oh. And you drew out all the clue characters on the page? Well, that's cool. All like the Professor Plum and Scarlet and Miss White and Miss Peacock. You drew all them out. That's fancy. Let me go see what else you said about that. Carol's video tomorrow. Dana's making more stencils soon. The doggy got bladder problems. Devin didn't finish one year and she was after the deadline. And she had a good time either way. Had super fun drawing. Okay, all right. We did it. We did it, y'all. Okay, so I want to be under this kingdom. Let's see if we can line it up straight. On a line. Y'all see me lining these things up on lines and they still crooked. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Still need to be down a smidge, so I can't line. Let's go to the next line. Them lines are 8s or 16s. I don't remember. No, I don't want to show the contents. Let's go there. Just do it. Just do it. Ah! And get slid. Wonky proves it's handmade, y'all. Wonky proves. Okay, does that got me about 8? That's got me at 8.5. I wasn't trying to get to 8.5, was I? I don't think I was. Let's cut a smidge off up here. A smidge, I tell ya. See, I ain't even on the actual. Oh no, that's 8.25. Let's go with 8.25. We could do it. Dana and hubby is headed to the beach. Well, ain't you fancy? And Brenda is painting on a very large canvas. Fun. With a little. I got me a painting card too. Who was doing that? Juju was. Ain't that noise annoying? Sorry. Okay, so we got one. Let's do it again. Let's do it again, y'all. This one should be easier, right? If I just put this on here and then just trace it and then just cut it. That is crooked. Crooked's fine. Crooked is fine. Crooked is fine. I need to make the noise while doing it. Yep. Okay, so that's going to be my back, my neck, my back. That's inappropriate, Michelle. That is inappropriate. You're not on the back 40. We is in the daytime. Oh, but I am on the back 40 later, y'all. So tonight at 10 o'clock my time, I'm in Central Standard Time. So that's 11 Eastern and 8 Pacific. Y'all making me mad. I'm hanging out with Juju on the back 40. And I went and got some of that peanut butter whiskey that she was drinking last week. And then I also got cookie dough whiskey because it was right next to the peanut butter. And I'm like, well, I got to try that one too. So I will be taste testing the whiskey, hanging out with Juju. So if y'all want to grab y'all a drink and come hang out with us, you are invited. Okay, I'm done. Bye, y'all. Wait, what? Okay, so now I'm going to go get me some other packaging boxes. They're about this weight, and I'm going to cut me. How many pages do I need? 10 pages? 10 pages seems like a lot. 10 pages seems overwhelming. 6, that'll give me 8. What if I just did 5? So I don't plan on like making this like a writing journal or anything. I don't want any plain paper in it. I want something on every page, something of the 100 prompts. And I know I'm going to try to, mix them on pages too, obviously. Obviously. So if I had 10 pages, that's only 10 prompts a page. I can have less than 10 pages. I can. Let's do 5. 5's a good number. Somebody throw a number at me that sounds like a good number. Brenda has a gallon of paint. or an accent wall, but don't have it. I understand that. I understand that. So large canvas. Well, see, on your canvas, and you said you were doing it with your, you can just, but if you're trying to do your accent wall, you got to like do it all prim and proper and stuff. Did he use an actual board game of Candyland to make a journal once? Well, I guess I need to go search that up. I need to go search it. Dee Candyland game. Where's my notes? I think I write myself a note. Dee made a Candyland book. Let me go see if I can find it. Oh, it might have been too far back in the day. If I could get 100 prompts on 5 pages, you would be amazed. Is that a challenge? Is that a challenge? Because I might accept it. I might fail, but I might accept it. Let me go find me some boxes. I don't know why I didn't grab it. Y'all, I do know why I didn't grab it. I was trying to get ready, and when I set my stream up, I put it for 20 minutes away because I'm thinking all I'm doing is grabbing my boxes. I can do that in 20 minutes. But then my child came in with a nosebleed, and so then I spent the whole time going and mama doctoring nosebleeds. And then when I came back, I was already like 4 minutes late, and so I just hopped on. That's what happened. That's the whole story. This is for the scabby. Yeah. Oh, Brenda's going to do the... Oh, you already got 14 done? I got 1 done. Vintage candy thing. I got 1 done. Go me. I'm on a roll. Okay, boxes with what I need. Okay. I might have a couple in up here. I might have a couple in my octopus book. Have y'all seen my octopus book yet? Oh, this is... Oh, the chip box. Is the chip box empty yet or close to empty? Or do we have a box like this of chips? Okay. Can I have that box, please? My husband loves when I wrangle him into helping me. No, we don't. Okay, I got Cheez-It box. I got the side of a chip box. So we can cut. Oh, I've already been cutting them. It don't matter. I'm covering it with paper. So we'll cut. I might could get 2 pages out of this one, maybe. And this, that'd be 4. Here's my octopus book, y'all. Look, ain't it pretty? I did not draw or paint that. I just cut it out of a box because it's so pretty. I did do all this, all that. I did do all that because that's just a bunch of circles and layers of glitter and triple thick. But I got some boxes in here that might be the size I need. Is it? I need it this big. Oh, yeah, that'll work.
I have to get stuff.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Cut it down, Michelle. Cut it down. What I miss? Baltic Blue. Ooh, that might be pretty. By Sherwin Williams. All the other walls are gray. Oh, agreeable gray. All my walls are gray everywhere. With some burnt orange. Oh, I got, hey, let me show you. I'll be back again. I'm gonna keep running off. I just got a big case of the squirrels today are here. Thank you, kind sir. Will you bring me one of our accent pillows? Like our little orange and blue pillows? Work. I know, it's so pretty. For drawing mermaids. Cut the box. Thank you. Okay. Look, Brenda. So our walls are gray, and then these are the accent pillows on my couch, and it's also the upholstery on our stools that are at our island. Our living room and kitchen are just like one big old huge room, and then there's a long kitchen island that has 4 stools. So our island stools have this orange and blue fabric, and then our couch have this, and then all of our walls are gray. See? So it's got some blue, some dark blue, and some lighter blue, and then some burnt orange. See, Brenda? We smart people, sus. We are. You and me. Okay, so I can't get 2 that way, but I can get 1 this way. Where are my scissors? Where's my scissors as I pick up my pencil? Come on now, girl. Make it make sense. I can't make it make sense, y'all. My brain just be a little cuckoo. That's how it makes sense. That's how it makes sense. That's the logic. The brain is just a little cuckoo. And not making sense makes perfect sense. So I didn't really have a plan other than a 8x6 cover out of the Candyland box when I jumped on live this morning. That's all I had. But see, I jumped on live at like what, around 9:30. So I've been up since 5:30 thinking about this. So from 5:30 to 9:30, all I have managed to accomplish to figure out is that my soda pop box, the cover from the soda pop box wouldn't match the size of the printables, and that I had a Candyland in the top of my closet, and I found a good spot on the back. So that's like 4 hours. That's all I got done in 4 hours. So I was trying to be productive. I was like, and I wanted to document my process. So like if I pop on here and get my cover and maybe my base pages put together, maybe that's a maybe, y'all. And like I documented the first step, right? And maybe I could keep going. I made an entire journal, but I didn't like it when I was done. I looked and saw a journal I made years ago, not used, and grabbed that instead. That's okay. That's okay. Grab whichever one makes you happy to keep working in. Chase the dopamine. Whatever you look at it and it makes you smile, go that path. Go that way. Okay. So, oh, hubby brought me this one. Is this the same kind of cardboard? Nope, it's a little lighter. Does it matter? Because I'm going to put paper on it, I think. Pretty sure. I don't think it matters. So let's just make it. Let's just do it. Make it work, Michelle. Make it work. Use what you got. A Cheerios box. Well, we got a Cheez-It box so far. We got pinwheels. If I had a Cheerios box, I'd break it out too. This is my first scabby, y'all. This is my very first one. And I don't want to jinx myself, but I want to set appropriate expectations. because some of y'all are new around here. It is possible. I will not do it on purpose, I promise. But it is possible. And really strongly on leaning on the probable side. So if y'all taking bets, don't bet on me finishing. Just don't. Unless you like losing your bets. But for now, this part of like planning it and making it, this, I'm having fun right now. So we're going to do it until it's not fun anymore. That's what we're going to do. You feel me? Okay, so I got 2 out of the other one. I'm going to get 2 out of this one. Then I have the back. Wait, so 2, that's really 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got 11 sides. Y'all think I could do it in 11 sides? I don't know if I could or not. I mean, some of them prompts really lend to being stacked on top of each other. I'm using the hashtag on my IG for my finished prompt, but I don't think they show up because I have a private IG. So Brenda can average about 4 prompts. Oh, now Brenda's making me math. So if there's 100 prompts and we got to divide it by 4, that's 25. Hey, I know that one. That's easy math. 25? No, we can't do 25 pages. No, ma'am. See, that immediately. No, thank you. That sounds way too overwhelming, 25 pages. That was definitely a moment of screw it, I give up already. It's got to seem doable. I mean, you can have 25 pages, Brenda. I ain't mad at you if you got 25 pages at all. But my brain immediately like screamed, no. For me to do 25 pages, that seems like a lot. 12 boards. Okay. All right, Debbie. Thank you for bringing my brain back down to a reasonable number. Front and back. You right. Front and back. 12 boards. Okay. And I was pondering 10. So, all right. That seems more reasonable. That doesn't make me do an instant panic. That didn't make me instant panic. 25 made me instant panic. Like, woohoo. Where are we at? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Let's cut this one up. Get 2 more out of here. No, gotta do it this way. Somebody here, who is it? Do I got anybody in chat who's skilled with different bookbinding methods? So I can try to explain what little bit I remember about that binding method that I'm thinking about doing. So you know on the tops of the tags or on your, I'm gonna show you. Hold up. Let me show y'all. Let me find something. Okay, so I got this right here. Let me find a hole for it. So you got your hole. And you got a long string of something. Look, let me use this right here. I'm just doing an example right now to see if y'all know what I'm talking about. I've seen it somewhere. So you have a super long string. and you have your pages stacked up. And you like put the loop through, like the tops of the tags, when you put the loop in, and then you pull your strings through. You know what I'm saying? But you just keep doing that until you get all your pages together. That's why you need a super long string. So then I would like tie that knot there, and then I would do it again on the next page. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Use 3 times a string. Wax thread is bone. I do have wax thread. Devin's not skilled. Okay. It's not me neither, Devin. So anybody ever seen that sometime? The pages lay flat when you open them when you do that. Well, when I made it with the little kids, young kids, they weren't little, they were young. And it was only like 5 pages. We were making like little nature journals with like brown paper bags and string. We can do it. We'll figure it out, or we won't, and then we'll give up. One of those 2 things will happen. We'll figure it out, and we'll be happy and excited, or we'll get mad and give up. Or change the plan. We'll change the plan if we got to. Japanese stab binding. It's not the Copic. I know that much. Because the Copic was like way more complicated. It might be kind of like how the Japanese stab binding works, maybe. Does the Japanese stab binding take 2 needles? It didn't take 2 needles. It didn't take any needles, really, with the little kids. Young kids. I know some of the words, but not the processes. I understand. Me too. I'm trying to remember. I know I saw like Rosemary Morris do that Japanese stab binding, but it's been a while. I'm trying to scour my memory to like start working all of a sudden and help me out, memory. So if you can't go as far back as teaching kids to do it, and we all managed to do it, so like I knew how to do it at least once in my life, but now I'm not sure I remember. Okay, how many pages we got now, y'all? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We are 14. 14. How did I end up with 14? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, that's what we got. Okay, that's what we're going with, y'all. We're doing that. I don't have enough pages printed off. This might be as far as we get today unless I start printing. Where's those papers I just had? Where did I just have them? Let me see. Are they over here? Nope. Where? Oh, where? I just had them. I just had them. Did I show them to y'all? I don't think I did. Not there. It's not there. Not there. Oh, here. Found them. These 3 pages right here are a freebie from Joey Cardmaker on his Ko-fi or Ko-fi. So Joey Cardmaker Ko-fi, he's got, I think it's Candy Shop, and it's these 3 pages is a free printable. Fib art is art that friends have sent you. Thank you. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? The stab binding has pages that lay flat. I got it. Okay, so think about doing these pages as backgrounds and then layer on them. But I only got 4. And I need how many? Because I done counted it 3 times and I done forgot again. Lord have a girl. She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Can I get 2? Yeah, I can't get 2 per thing. So I could go print these 4 again. And that would still only give me 8. Let me look on my files, y'all. Okay, I'm going to be off tab. Y'all talk amongst yourself. I know I should have maybe did this before I came live, but I done told y'all how my morning was going, so it is what it is. At least 12, front and back. You right. You right, Debbie. Thanks for your help. Debbie's staying on top of it. Digitals, candy. Did I start a candy file? Oh, there's a birthday file. What's in the birthday file? Oh, let's print 2 of them. That's a pretty one. Print. I have no idea if my computer is going to print and stream at the same time. We about to find out. Let's do 2 of them. That's pretty. Maybe I could do more of these ones because this one's pretty. How many do I need again? You said 14. So that's 7 pages. Twice. So maybe I could do 4 of this one that I'm doing right now. Oh, just start with 2 and go, woman. Just go. Making it too complicated on yourself. Where's my print button? Oh, there it is. Oops. Okay, we'll let that one think a minute while I'm trimming these down. I don't want my computer to start spazzing on itself. Which one do I want to be the back? Do I want the jelly beans to be the back? For this one or the cupcakes? Yes, I'm going to overthink it. I know it. It's ridiculous. I know it. Oh, I bet in my Christmas papers I might have a candy can stripe paper. So I got to go look at my Christmas file. Don't let me forget to look at my Christmas file for Candyland paper. Not Candyland paper. Candy cane. Oh, can I speak English? Nope. Nope, I cannot. So if I did the back of this one and the back of this one with the candy cane paper, I'm going to do cupcakes. On the back of this one. Stop overthinking it. Stop overthinking it. You being ridiculous. Where's my paper cutter? Give me a paper cutter. Here we go. Do I want to make some jelly plate prints? I can do that. Why not? Why not make some jelly plate prints, Michelle? Why not? Because you're just going to put layers on top of them. I mean, you're putting layers on top of these printables too. You just need backgrounds. They ain't got to be the fanciest backgrounds ever. Talking myself, y'all. Trying to convince me. Okay, so put these cupcakes on the back. Do I want cupcakes on the back? I kind of do. And then this will be the cup. Or do I want to put candy canes on the back? Well, I ain't found candy cane paper yet. Here, let me search. Now that those printed, I can ask my computer to do something else. Okay, search backgrounds. Nope, search digitals. Candy cane. And the Christmas papers. Nope, I don't have it. I mean, I have it. I just might not have it on this computer. Okay, I got candy cane paper somewhere. I do. I have to find that a different day, maybe. Any, many, money, mo. Okay. Digital Collage Club. No. Joey Card Maker. I'll get me another one of them jelly beans from Joey Card Maker. That is page 3. Print. Where's the print? Over there. Print. Page 3. No, page 3. Only one page 3 with the jelly beans. Jelly beans. And print it. Okay. So what size is this? This is 8.5 by not 6.5, but that's the closest one. So we can just do it so we can get these pages cut faster than drawing each one out. 8.5 by 6.5. 8.5 by 6.5. Okay, let me go check on y'all. Let me check on y'all. What y'all talking about? Jelly Princess patterned paper. See, there we go. That's a prompt. We gonna figure it out, y'all. I'm not particularly skilled at jelly plating, but I have a couple stencils. And I like the look of like brayer offs. So I just gotta like pick some coordinating colors. 6.5, 8.5. Right? Right. Right. Save these because them could be little pockets or something. Tuck spots or things. Hey Terry. Okay. We are next. Ice cream cones. How you doing today, Terry? Hey Laura. Welcome. Dana's got stencils. You got Candyland stencils? I got a circles of yours. And what else? A circles. Beth sent me 2, I think. She sent me these. I see the circles right now. Where did I put the other one? And then the 2 small ones you sent me. See, Beth sent me this one. Like the Dana one. Oh, y'all, I forgot another part of my plan, and I just remembered. Okay, so inside the Candyland box was this piece, and it like tells a story. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need at least 10 pages because I'm going to cut this little story out and put it on the pages, I think. So we got 14. So we good to go. We good. We needed at least 10. Okay. We good to go. All right. So 8.5 tall. And 6.5 wide. Dana says she bet she can make one. Well, Dana, make it and then sell it to all the scabby people. You make $1 million. I don't know about $1 million, but all the scabby people need one. Scabby people in the chat. Don't y'all need a candy stencil that Dana needs to get on it? A sweet treats candy. Well, I don't know. You know, one of these prompts, stencils. Maybe you could do a couple of the prompts and have a whole little ooh, bubble wrap. I can make bubble wrap. I got bubble wrap. I could do some bubble wrap jelly plate prints. That's what I'm going to do. As soon as I get these cut up, I'm going to get the jelly plate out and do some bubble wrap jelly plate prints. Are there donuts in Candyland? Some might not need this paper. It doesn't matter if there's donuts in Candyland or not, Michelle. It does not matter. You need backgrounds. Quit making it harder on yourself. Hey, babe.
What you make?
Scavenger hunt / Candyland journal. What you making? Nothing.
I did just draw some owls.
You drew some owls?
Some owls.
Oh, who was in my chat earlier that liked owls? Was it you, Brenda? Brenda that likes owls, are you in the chat now? Hey, Juju. Okay. Debbie says, hey, Chloe. Hey. 6.5. 6.5. 6.5. There we go. We did it. No, I can't multitask and measure at the same time, right? Y'all, everybody knows that, right? Okay, that's all them. Will you hand me the papers that are on the printer right now, pretty please?
Yep.
Let me go ahead.
How's the scavenger hunt?
How's a scavenger hunt, or what?
How is it?
Oh, how is it a scavenger hunt? I'll show you when you come back because I have the list right here. So it's kind of a loose interpretation of scavenger hunt, a little bit. So here's the list for the scavenger hunt. So you make a journal and you put as many of these things as you can in your journal. And then if you get at least 90 of them in your journal before April 1st, then you'll be entered to win a prize. I don't know if I'm trying to aim for April 1st and a prize. I don't know if I'm there yet, but I can make a journal with these things, I think. Hey, Lynn.
Someone thank Amy K, whoever that is.
Amy K likes owls. Chloe's been drawing owls this morning, and I got a new. So last year sometime, do owls go in seasons? Like, do they fly south for the winter or something? Because for a while, I had an owl outside my window. I heard him every morning, and he was a calm owl. He was like, hoo, hoo. Like he did slow, long, drawn out hoos. Hoo. And I'll just lay in my bed in the morning, just listen to him serenade me all soft. And then he disappeared, and I'm like, man, I wonder what happened to my owl. And then this morning I noticed there's an owl out there. He got in the Red Bull or something, or it's a different owl, because he's going hoo hoo hoo, hoo hoo hoo. He's doing it like fast. Hoo hoo hoo.
I heard an owl last night.
You heard an owl last
It was
night?
a really loud owl.
Was he doing the multiple whoos, or was he doing the soft whoos?
It was like,
Oh, oh. Yeah, the owl this morning was doing like multiple whoos back to back.
it didn't sound annoying, but
We see them in Michigan and Indiana.
snow owls come down from Canada. Snowy owls. They're cute.
Dana's been on vacation. Dana's hubby's been on vacation for a month.
I'm making a new story with them. With the owls.
You making a new story? Have you finished the fox story? Because I still don't know what happened to the fox.
No.
I still don't know what happened to the fox, y'all. I'm invested in what happened to the fox. But she's already moving on to owls.
I'm on both.
I can't say nothing. I can't say she not my child. Hey, Susan, welcome. 3:30 in the morning, you can't sleep. I hear you. I'll be up 3:30, 4:30, 5:30 in the morning over at Pampers. It's crazy.
At 3.
It's crazy.
Jelly beans.
Jelly beans. 8.5.
Have fun.
Thank you. That's the goal. That's what we hope. We hope we have some fun.
Well, if you're not having fun, then what's the point?
Exactly. See, I'm trying to teach her a couple words of wisdom. A couple. If you're not having fun, what's the point? At least related to crafty stuff. If you're not having fun at work, what's the point? Bills. Bills is the point. Crafty stuff. Lynn loves to see occasional owls in St. Louis. Except for when you had the Shih Tzu, the little bitty fluffy puppy. You have to be next to her because the owls will try. Y'all, it was a while ago, but I saw a hawk. I guess it was a hawk. It might have been an eagle. I don't know what it was. It was a big bird, a big one, swoop down right in front of me in my yard and pick up a squirrel. And it was a couple squirrels that were like playing with each other or something. And this little hawk guy got down and grabbed one of them, except for his friend grabbed him. This is a true story, I swear. So the hawk grabbed the one squirrel, and then the other squirrel grabbed that squirrel, and I guess they both was too heavy for him or something, because he was trying to go up, but he kept like doing this. Finally, one of the squirrels fell off, and he still got away with a squirrel. He still got away with a squirrel, but for a few minutes, like he just kept trying to take off, and he was struggling. And both of the little squirrels, they was just losing their mind. Right in front of me. Uh-oh, what's Terry doing? Thank you, Terry, for stopping in. She got to go places. I hope you ain't got to go adult. I hope you don't. Yeah, that little squirrel was trying to help his buddy. He really was. He tried his little best. And then I felt so bad for him when he fell off and his friend still got taken. Because I just imagine he went back to his little squirrel hole or whatever and just cried for his little friend. Sad day to be a squirrel that day. But, I mean, if the hawk or it hadn't got him lunch, it'd been a sad day for him, too. I just did that wrong. Heck, nabbit. I told y'all I can't talk and measure at the same time. That's it. It'll be all right. I'll just print it again. I will just print it again. Oh, I'm sorry. I made Susan sad. Well, you gotta have, you gotta think about the hawk or the eagle. He's gotta have lunch sometimes too. It ain't his fault. So you could, but I didn't know who to like root for either, because I don't know. Anyway, Candyland, y'all. It's been so long since I played Candyland. I don't even know how to play Candyland. Like, I know do you roll a die? No, there's a spinner. Is there a spinner? So my board game don't have a spinner. That one's missing. That's what happens when you buy board games at yard sales sometimes. All the pieces ain't there. Squirrel dumplings. Juju from Mississippi coming in with the squirrel dumplings. Right? I don't want to watch it. I don't. What was I going to do after I cut these papers? How many did I get? I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many do I need? I should write down my numbers. I was going to have 7, but I can't cut right. I could collage these all onto a page. We could do that. These strips, we can make a strippy background page. Hey, that's a plan, y'all. Cut all the white off of them. So here's another one. Let's do it. Yard sale games are for crafting. Exactly. Carol's mother-in-law made squirrel dumplings. Are you supposed to buy the games to play with them? Not at our age, no. I'm going to take all these strips and make another page. You ready for our play date later, Juju? I'm going to take a nap this afternoon, so I'll be ready. Oh, why am I putting this up? Because I need to cut the whites off these edges before I start gluing them in the strips. I might need the littler one. The squirrel is too gamey. My grandmother-in-law made them, and oh my Lord, it was slap your mama good. I don't think I ever ate squirrel. I mean, they might have lied to me about it and didn't tell me it was squirrel. They did things like that to me when I was a kid, but I don't think I ever had any. Like, they lied to me about the deer. I kept telling them it didn't taste right. It wasn't the same, and they kept telling me that it was just beef roast. They just kept telling me it was just beef roast. And it was later, years later, that they were like, yeah, that was deer meat, but we couldn't tell you it was deer meat because you wouldn't eat it. And I'm like, well, I didn't want to eat it anyway. I kept telling y'all that something was wrong, that it wasn't right. Just be lying to me. So unless it tastes like significantly different than something, I don't think I ever had any squirrel, because I would have been suspicious. Hey, Anna Marie. Having fun with the scabby hunt. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Anna Marie's on a break. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's what I got to do, Lynn. I got it on. I got alarms in my phone that says take a nap. Ginger Pam's got her member live, but she moved it up an hour. So it used to be 6 o'clock my time and go from 6 to 8. And I was like, oh, it'll be hard to just get a nap from 8 to like 9:30. But she moved it up an hour. So if I go to Pam's member live from 5 to 7, then I can nap from 7 to 9:30, and then I'll be ready for Juju. In theory. Oh no, somebody done made her angry. Let me see what happened. Short break. Nice to see. Okay, saw that. Bye, Devin. Oh, bye, Devin. Thanks for hanging out. Anna Marie had gotten angry. Oh, somebody at work done made Anna Marie mad. Shame on them. Throw them outside in the snow. Let them cool off. Juju's ready to head to Norway. Is it Norway? Yeah, I think it's Norway. Eastern. Juju. Okay, if it's Juju's 10 my time, it's 11. 11 Eastern, Anna Marie. Crafting on the back 40 goes on at 11 Eastern. Is the member live where you're doing Craft Your Life tonight? I don't think so. Craft Your Life is for everybody. So she did her Craft Your Life video. Did she do that last night? I can't remember now. I'd have to look at the schedule. This isn't, I don't think Craft Your Life is for members only. It's for whoever wants to join Craft Your Life. Hey, Bunny. Your story about deer meat. They lied to me. Oh, that's what made you mad? It made me mad too. Y'all, that's not the worst thing my mother ever did to me, but whatevers. Why would autocorrect not need to be corrected? Pam's member live is at 7 Eastern? No. Pam's member live is at 3 her time. So 3, 4, 5, 6 is at 6 Eastern. I'm confused. I know there's too many time zones, Anna Marie. See, I'm not Eastern. I have to convert it too. And she's over there in the Pacific. So Pam's live is at 3 p.m. Pacific. And then Eastern is 3 hours ahead of her. So that's 6 p.m. Eastern. Last night on the Craft Your Table. Oh, yeah. It was me, actually, Lynn. So Cheryl had an emergency come up last minute for the Craft Table Companion. So I actually hopped on and I was the interview with Pam last night. So it is Craft Your Life tonight. What? Look, y'all. I can go look. Hold up. I got a computer, and so Ginger Pam live. Okay. Craft Your Life is tonight. Okay, on the 3rd. January 3rd is week 1 of Craft Your Life, and it starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern is Craft Your Life. And that's not members only. That's for anybody who goes on Ginger Pam's channel and watches it. The member live is before that. You have to be a paid member at the right levels to get on there. I don't remember all her levels. So Lynn's wrist was acting up and she missed it. Well, you got to go watch it, Lynn. It was me. It was me and the coconut rum and Ginger Pam. And so Cheryl had an emergency and she's going to get added on a later date. Is it starting to feel better, Lynn? It's that PT, ain't it? That PT be making you move your hurting wrist around, make it hurt. So Anna Marie is 6 hours from Eastern. Woo. So Craft Your Life is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So that's 2 a.m. for you, Anna Marie. You better catch it on the replay. I don't know. You might like to be up at 2 a.m. Yep, it's the OT messing and making you hurt. And the weather ain't helping either. Because my weatherman the other day, he's talking about the cold front was coming through, and he put up a little chart talking about the fibromyalgia, whatever, chronic pain flare-ups. So there was like the scale of like when the temperature drops, the fibromyalgia pains go up. And I feel like that's similar too with like arthritis. Some arthritis gets more achy in some weathers. What, Juju? What? The crack of dawn. You was helping. Well, what kind of pickle am I in when I need Juju from the back 40 to help me with my English? Okay, Anna Marie, thanks for popping in. We'll see you around YouTube town. I must be in dire straits if I gotta get Juju to help me with my English. It's medical English. Okay. You right. You got more on that than me for sure. Juju's offended. I doubt it. If Juju was offended, I'd be out on the back 40 under a log somewhere, getting fed to the pigs. Okay. Did I already tell you my list of my other things that I don't forgot now?
Ice cream.
Oh, yeah, ice cream. I got ice cream on the grocery list, y'all. Root beer. But you said we had root beer. I don't remember. We got Dr. Pepper. Y'all, what do I need from the grocery store? Brownies, probably. I don't know how I'm looking at brownies over there. Hubby's going to the grocery store. My wrist pain hurts and jabs. Oh no. But it's worse during OT. You're supposed to go to the friends. Tell OT you need a break. Tell them you need a break. I know you need it to heal, but, you know, being in pain all the time is not healing either. And I don't know how many times you go. Like, if you go 3 times a week, tell them let's do 2 times a week for a little bit. Don't mess with the Bama girls. The first thoughts I'd offended was feeding to the pigs. I mean, it's either the pigs or the kudzu, right? Otherwise, you get caught. No pain, no gain. Well, there is like sore and there is like overwhelming pain. There's 2 different things. And if you're in, your body has to be in. I'm going to preach to the nurse, y'all. This is how audacious I am. I'm about to get fed to the pigs. I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. Juju knows what she's talking about. But in theory, this makes sense, y'all. Right? It does. And if it only makes sense to crazy people, then fine. Your body has to be in a rest state for optimal healing. So for your systems in your body that do all their jobs, you know, to heal, the optimal healing process is to be in a rest state. But if you are in severe pain, you in a fight, flight, or freeze state. And when you're in a fight, flight, or freeze state, some of your body systems go offline or they roll back their efforts. They go to like halftime or something. They're not putting in their best efforts because your body's in flight, fight, or freeze. So if you just hurting so bad, then you're not healing your best. That's different being a little sore and you're building your muscles. Okay, go ahead and tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead and tell me I'm wrong. But it's a theory, I tell you. It's a theory. Okay, so I got me some strips now. We're going to put some strips down. Where's my glue stick? There's my glue stick. And I need something to put down to not get glue all over the place. I don't want glue. Let's go with paper towel. Okay. Let's cover this one right here with some strips. Nope, I'm on a staycation till Monday. Next week is going to be hello next week. So you're going to tell me I'm wrong and risk the pigs next week. You got to take everything I say with a grain of salt, Lynn, because I don't trust all them doctor peoples. I just don't trust them. I'm sure sometimes they right. I'm sure. But sometimes they ain't. Because Because they just people. They just people. And people be crazy. I ain't the only one that's crazy. Other people crazy too. Hey, Crystal, good morning. Let's see, what time is this? 11-ish. Ain't time for my nap yet. I don't think I'm gonna get these pages covered and try my binding. I think that's gonna take too long. So maybe next time I'll get to my binding. My figuring out my binding. Juju, did you hear my binding question earlier? Maybe you know. Maybe you remember what it is. You stack your papers up. And you got holes in your papers. So you stack them up. And you got holes in your papers at the same spots. And you got a long, long, long thread. And you know how on the end of like your tags, you'll take a piece of ribbon or something. Where's it at? Where's the end of this one? You know what? Just make the ends. Look, bam, there's the end. You put the loop through the circle on the top of your tag. And then you feed your other end through it and pull it. And that's what holds it. You see that? And so you just do that to the next page. And you do it to the next page, to the next page, to the next page. Do you know what that binding is called? All right, Bonnie. All right. We'll get our huggy jackets together. You want to get matchy, sparkly, huggy jackets? Cray, cray. Miss Beth did a video on it. Is that the Copic? I thought the Copic had 2 needles and fancy stuff. What are you working on? A new journal? Crystal? Don't ask me no questions, Crystal. Of course I'm working on another journal. Of course. Because I started one on New Year's Eve that I didn't finish. So let's start another one. But I'm working on a journal for Scavvy Hunt 2026. It's a scavenger hunt. It's hosted by Janet M. Young. I'll put the link and stuff in the Crafty group. So if you look where I was talking about Scavvy Hunt and Janet Young in the Crafty group, then there's all the information. It's going to hurt as the nerves regenerate, and they're only working on the fingers and the tendons. Oh, they ain't even made it to your wrist yet. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Pray for you, Lynn. I pray. It heals quickly. Then you ain't got to keep going through it. Okay, let's see. Any of these I ain't got on here yet? I ain't got this one on here yet. So let me put this one on. Oh, and that almost covers the whole page. Almost. Or the whole rest of the page. What color do we want our matching huggy jackets in? I want sparkles. I don't want no huggy jacket unless it got sparkles. So other than that, what color y'all want? Okay, Crystal says, I saw that a journal is one thing on the list, or it does everything on the list, blah, blah, blah. A journal is just one thing on the list, or does everything go in? Yes. So you make one journal and you put these 100 things in your journal. And like some of the prompts are really, really super easy, and you can like double up the prompts and stuff. So include a face, include a napkin, include a washi tape, a pattern paper, create a border, a conspiracy page. Well, that's just right up my alley. I'm gonna get my tinfoil hat out. Yay! Use a color you dislike. So there's 100 things, and it all goes into one journal. And I made my cover out of a Candyland board game box, and now I'm working on some pages, covering up some pages to go on the inside. What? Oh, right there. I was like, what? I thought I had one out to go right here. You know what? I could make another strippy page. I got enough strips. Gonna make an up and down strippy page, or I could tear these strips and make a scrappy page, a different kind of scrappy page. Crystal should do it, but I already have 100 things list. Well, do that then. I mean, I do too. I'm supposed to be working on my black and white mini signatures. I started working on them. I don't think I'm gonna do die cuts, and I'm not gonna do the ATC swap. I'm not gonna do. So I think, what else is there? And I'm not gonna do snowmen. So yeah, that's the group swap I'm doing is the mini signature, the black and white mini signature, and then I'm doing in a different, for the Ginger Pam members, I'm doing altered pet photos. Okay, here we go. There's a page. One down. I think 14 to go. I think. Did we settle on 14? I don't remember, y'all. That's the back of my book. These are my book pages. Here's my book cover. Okay, so I cut the Candyland box up, and here's my cover. I need to do this side of it. Alter pet photos. Yeah, Crystal. The ginger cat lady, she's a different YouTube channel creator person. She has a membership levels, and if you're a Ginger Cat Club member, then I'm hosting a swap over there. And the January swap is altered pet photos. But if you want to make altered pet photos, like I don't own the idea, you can do it and post it in the group. Show us what you made. So if anybody here don't know what me and Crystal are talking about, let me post my group. I have a Facebook group, Curiously Crafty Friends. And every month we do 3 to 4 Happy Mail swaps. And Crystal is one of my moderators in the group, so she hosts swaps in my group. So if you like Happy Mail, or you just want to hang out with crafty people and show us what you make, I'm always begging people to show me what they made. I really feel like I shouldn't have to beg so hard. Don't y'all want to show off what y'all made? Don't y'all want to show people? I want to show people when I make things and it like turns out pretty. Maybe I'm just attention seeking. I don't know. But I want to see what y'all making. And like you YouTube people, I get to see what y'all making. Thank you. other people who are just in our comments or in our groups, like, I want to see what y'all making too. I'm nosy. I am nosy. So I'm going to try to find a candy cane page. I know I got one in my Christmas stuff somewhere. It's going to be the back. And it might be the back of the front. So I need to put something on this side. This side. Let's do jelly beans, cupcakes, ice cream cones. I have limited options. I need to find some more printables. Put donuts. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. That's the back. So we're doing this side. I want to show off what I make. I just have made way less with one arm. I think you've been showing us. Sandy's been showing us her ephemerimbas. Did you show us some of your ephemerimba, Lynn? I think it was in there. A little bit of it. I do want to try the mini signature too. You can do it. You can do it, Crystal. It's been busy. You've had a busy January. We only on day 3. We only on day 3. Yesterday, I was trying to submit my kids' grades for their first semester. We homeschool, y'all. And I got to submit the grades at the end of the semester. And y'all, we were struggling. Because I told the kids, so they're in high school, and I'm trying to give like the majority. We a whole bunch of neurodivergent people around here too. And I have one that is very anti-school. Very anti-school. He does not want to do it. He does not want to do it at all. Every couple days, we have to have this conversation where we having meltdowns and flip lids about why do I got to do school? And I'm like, because the government will throw me in jail. And he's like, well, I'll visit you in jail. I'm quitting school. So to combat a little bit of that, like I got the printable list of these are the credits we need for your high school diploma. And, other than our 4 science, our 4 math, our 4 English, which I bought curriculum for. So they just got to work through those. Most of it's online with a workbook. It's online classes where the workbook. So you have to do that. So electives, that's what I'm trying to get to. We're trying to figure out these electives. He's got to get 8 to 10 electives. And we struggling. We struggle. And he can do anything he wants. That's what I'm trying to tell him. And I'm like, anything you can do. Photography. Last year he did stop motion movie making. We did home ec and stop motion movie making last year was his, and computer keyboarding was his 3 electives last year for 9th grade. So now we're trying to get our 10th grade electives in. And one of them is paleo art sculpting because he likes to build so many clay dinosaurs. So that's a passion. That's something he loves. If he does it for 120 hours in a school year, we can call it a credit. But he still needs 2 more. And there's just nothing in this. Oh, he's getting Latin. So he needs 1 more for this year. He is doing his Latin. And he likes his Latin. I was surprised, but I ain't mad at it. Hey, Flo. December was busy, not January. Yep, you showed some December posts. Thank you. So that's what I was doing like yesterday. I was arguing with teenagers about electives. And then Chloe, she's doing her art elective, but all 8 or 10 of her electives can't be just art. Like, you got to have a variety of electives, ma'am. I know you love your art, and we did give you a digital art creation, elective, but like, that can't be your only elective for all 4 years. So she is refurbishing a dollhouse. Crystal took Latin in school. I didn't. So we found it's probably, gosh, is it like maybe a 4 or 5 foot tall? It's a tall 3 floors dollhouse we found at the thrift store. And she took it apart and she did her sanding and she's did her painting and she's going to put it back together, and she's designing this whole transformers layer like thing. And I told her that, if she did it and she did it good and, spent the minimum hours on it that she needs to put on it and did her research about how to refurbish and design and stuff, that she could have it for a credit. Then I was trying to figure out how to name it. Is it weird on a high school transcript to have doll house refurbishing as an elective? My husband said maybe call it shop, but I picture shop as working with all the power tools and stuff. Now, sometimes she does get out like the screw gun, bzz, 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 but like she ain't got no big power tools that she's breaking out so far. Wood shop. See, Hub said shop. Is there a local pet rescue group that she can work? She could do that. So she's not gonna go work with pets. So her she's gonna try to volunteer at the library, but she had to wait till she was 14. So the library has a summer volunteer program. So volunteering can be an elective. If she volunteers for 120 hours in the school year, it can be an elective. Or if when they turn 16, if they get jobs, they can have work credits. So she wants to go volunteer at the library. So we're going to check on that for the summer. And then I probably got to find another place for her to volunteer to get enough hours in. I don't know how much volunteering they have 14-year-olds do at the library. I don't know. I don't imagine it's 120 hours, but I guess it might be. I don't know. But she's got, so they're both in 10th grade. So they have the rest of 10th, 11th, 12th. So she has, if she does that for 3 summers, then she could get a whole credit, I guess. I have a dollhouse my grandpa made that I have been making spooky. Oh, cool. Hey, Thunder. The library could be a good volunteer or internship. Yep, she wants to go volunteer at the library. She wanted to do it last year, but in the summertime, she was only 13. So she had to wait a year. And I was trying to tell my husband works in a body shop. And he went to like a hybrid tech school, high school. So when he graduated high school, he had like the little associates or whatever diploma already in body shop tech. And then he was going to go on to like the tech school. It was like an 18-month program to get all of his certifications or the rest of his certifications. He got some of them in high school. But there was a local body shop that offered him a paid internship. So he didn't have to go off to the school. He could do his paid internship. Anyway, all of that. I was trying to tell him yesterday that he needs to get his mind around like car maintenance and, minor repair. Like they need to learn how to change the oil and rotate the tires and check the fuses and stuff. I'm like, we need 120 hours or at least 60. Like we can give them half a credit on auto maintenance and care. Because he was like, I don't know if I can come up with 120 hours. I'm like, you did the whole course in high school that whatever they taught in that course, you can reteach our kids. So they can get their high school credit. He didn't seem to be understanding my logic. Skilled trades, electrical, drywall, painting. They could do that. And we even have a community college that homeschoolers can dual enroll in. They got lots of courses. One is electrical and one is welding, I think, maybe, and there might be more. But my kids are not interested. So my daughter's really scared of things, and then my son is a germaphobe. So like she likes animals and creatures, like that's the point of a lot of her art, but in like real life, she's scared of them. Hey, Christina. So like if she's out in public and a dog walks by, she gets upset. And then even more so if it's a yippy dog, a jumpy dog. And then my boy won't touch anything. He won't even open the door for him to get in and out of the house without like a paper towel or something. He washes his hands so much that they, turn red and get bleedy. So we bought him lotion because he washes his hands so much, and he will put on the lotion and then he doesn't like the feel of the lotion, so he'll wash his hands to wash the lotion off. And I'm like, that's not how it works, bud. It's not how it works. The lotion is trying to help the dry skin where you're washing your hands too much. You can't just wash the lotion off. Anyway, but he washes his hands a bajillion times a day. But to turn the water on to wash his hands a bajillion times a day, he'll pitch a fit for his sister to cut the water on and off for him, or he will get a paper towel and cut it on and wash his hands and get another paper towel to cut it off and get another paper towel to dry his hands. It's all. Spectrum kids need to find something to steer them towards for long-term real jobs. Yes, I'm trying to. He might be, maybe, he's going to collect old Godzilla movie memorabilia and resell it on the internet. So he doesn't have to meet anybody in real life. Yesterday, I was trying to talk him into computer programming. I'm like, if you can learn, that's an elective. We could do computer programming and coding. Then it's your computer that nobody else's touches. And but he didn't. I mean, he's going to have to give somewhere. I understand. I just don't know where we're going to make him give. Yeah. Check the fuses, change the flats, fix the flats. Which my boy one's going to have a heart attack over getting dirty working on the car. He is. But, I mean. And he says he's never going to drive. He's already recruited his sister. He's 16 now, and he doesn't have his learners or anything. He hasn't even been studying for it because he says he's never going to drive. So yesterday when I was talking to the hubs about that, Caleb kept saying he doesn't need it because he's never going to drive. He has an answer for everything. I think life is going to be hard for him. And I worry, as mamas do. And I do try to not panic too much, but panic a little bit about, look, dude, we've got to find something that you can do, that you can earn money, that you can take care of yourself. And he just says, because I'm like, rent, dude, you're going to have to pay rent. You're going to have to buy your food. And he just says he's just going to live with us forever. And I'm like, well, we're not going to live forever. So then what are you going to do? And then he says he don't got to worry about that yet. Class with the lab. Yeah, they got biology next year. And I don't know what we're going to do for the lab. I don't know. I bought a curriculum already that has a lab that has a couple dissections in it. And Chloe's already been crying about the dissections. She doesn't want to dissect nothing. And she's not a germaphobe. And then Caleb is, I'm not touching that. It's dead. I'm like, but they preserve it in special chemicals and stuff. And there's gloves. I did say that for that biology lab, that was just going to be an argument I have to put off till another day. Right now, we got to get through. What are they in right now? They're in physics right now, I think. They did chemistry last year. I think. Is that what they're in, physics right now? And then the 12th grade year is the biology lab. They could have done it for 11th grade, but they was pitching a fit about the lab part. And so I was like, okay, we'll put it off a year and we'll do the other one. Hey, Lisa. He would be in a car with someone who does, and he needs to be able to fix it. That's what I tell him. So he says his sister's going to drive him around. And I'm like, well, she's going to need help. Like, she says that she'll drive him around, but he has to pay her. And I'm like, if y'all are on the side of the road with a flat tire, you're not going to just sit in the car and let your sister get out by herself and fix the tire. And he's like, why not if she knows how to do it and it's her car? And I'm like, because, son, that's not what you're going to do because your mama said. I've tried for years, y'all. I tried for so many years to not say because I said so, but I'm failing. I'm failing. I am failing. His grandmother is 70-something years old. And I make them go over there and help carry in the groceries and stuff. But even like when he's helping carry in our groceries, there's certain stuff that he won't touch. So in certain bags he won't touch because, like, if the chicken, he won't touch the bag that has the chicken in it. Like, even though the chicken is wrapped up, like from the store chicken, it's in a grocery bag. He won't touch the grocery bag that has the chicken in the grocery bag. And he's got some other rules in his crazy brain. So I make him go next door and help the 70-something-year-old grannies bring in their groceries and stuff. And Chloe came back one day and she was saying something about that she had to carry the big case of water, and it was heavy and blah, blah. And I'm looking at him like, why didn't you carry the case of water? And he's like, I'm not touching that. And I'm like, trying not to just scream, get over it. Trying really, really hard to not scream, get over it. But like, you need to touch that. You need to put on gloves. You need to do whatever you need to do to accommodate yourself to get done what you need to get done. And one of the things that you got to get done as a man or as a teenager learning to be a man is carry the heavy things for your grandparents. And he's like, but Chloe had it. She's young. She's a girl. And girls can carry the cases of water if they want to. They can. I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying that if there is a 6-foot-tall, 16-year-old boy standing there, he should be carrying the water, unless there's a good reason he ain't. And being afraid of some germ that was on the back of the car, like, because, you know, the groceries are in the back of the car. So he won't carry the case of water because the bottom of the case of the water touched the bottom of the trunk of the car. So it's dirty. Yeah, it didn't work. It don't work. It don't work. I know you can't logic crazy. And I know his fear of germs is just crazy. But still. My crazy is trying to logical crazy, apparently. One of my crazies. I have a few crazies. One of them is trying to logic other people's crazy, apparently. Apparently. Hey, but I got a new swing for him. Did y'all hear about, I don't know who was here the other day about my trying to find a swing for him woes. I found one, y'all. I found one. and it came in a couple days ago, and hubby got it all hooked up. So he finally has a swing in the house to sit in for hours upon hours. Oh, thanks for sharing Thunder's channel. I was watching you for a minute yesterday, Lisa. You got 8675309 stuck in my head for the whole entire day, and now I just got it stuck in my head for the rest of today. And you also got me thinking, amongst other things, because spaghetti brain, I'm gonna make a wanted poster with my kitty Nova. She's always stealing the red stuff. That's why I say her favorite color is red, because she's always stealing the red ribbons or yarns or whatever. So I'm gonna make a wanted poster with my kitty Nova for stealing the red stuff. Hey, Angela. Hey, babe.
I think you'll be pleased to know that my comic has been updated.
Your comic has been updated? Okay. I'll go look at it when I
Get off live.
Yep. Do we have a conclusion to the fate of the fox yet?
That's a whole comic. That's the whole comic. Figure out what
Okay.
happened to the fox.
So we still don't know what happened to the fox yet.
Well, we do kind of.
Y'all, this girl with her cliffhangers on her comic book
It's
is getting to me. I need to know what happened to the fox.
a wholesome cliffhanger.
It's a wholesome cliffhanger?
Yeah.
There's not, if I don't know what happened to the fox yet.
It's a mini resolution.
A mini resolution. Okay. I'll look at it when I get off live. I'll look at it when I get off live. I need to know. She started this comic story on her Instagram, Chloe Full Art on Instagram. And she was releasing one page. She makes me wait a whole entire week. A whole week for one page of the story. And the fox, there was a storm and a flood, and the fox done got washed away off his island or onto an island. He's an island fox. I don't know if he started on the island or he ended up on the island when the flood came and washed him away. And she's only releasing one page at a time. So, like, I didn't even know if the fox was alive still. But then he did end up on the island on the side of the beach or something. And then she stopped posting. Like, she hasn't posted an update for months. And I'm trying to get her to tell me the fate of the fox, because you would think since we live in the same house and I birthed her that maybe I get a little bit of the inside scoop. But apparently not. Apparently not. I don't know what's happened to the fox. Now she finally released another page, which I got to go see. I got to go see when I get off here. But it's not, we still don't. I need to know what happened to the fox, y'all. She keeps leaving all these cliffhangers and one page a week.
Makes you want to know what happens next. Which means you'll come back to find out what happens next. Also, they're an island fox that went from their islands to the mainland.
Okay, so the island fox, there was a flood on the island and he got swept away in the flood and then he ended up on the shores of the mainland. Okay.
There was a storm.
Cupcakes. And one of the pictures, y'all, in one of the comic books. So you're not sure if the fox is dead or not. He's washed up on the island and he's just like laying there. And then there's these scary eyes in the background. Y'all go check. Y'all go look. Y'all see what I'm talking about. If y'all go look on Chloe Full Art's Instagram and look for the little comic book pages with the fox. And then I was like, is the fox dead? But of course, that was on like the second or third page. So surely the fox is not dead, because that's a very short comic book.
The creepy eyes in question is also revealed who it is.
Okay, so this new page is going to tell me who the creepy eyes is?
No, that was revealed like the last page.
What is it?
Yes,
Am I behind the page?
baby.
You stopped posting.
The last page I posted showed you who the character in the back was.
See, I can't keep up.
Oh, not the most recent one. The one that came before that.
Great live yesterday, Lisa. Good job. Yep, I'm gonna make me a wanted poster one day. One day soon-ish, because it can go in my scabby hunt, and I have a altered pet photo that's coming up, that's due before. Well, I guess I'll do it on the 10th. I guess I'll do it on. I need to get all my stuff together and do it on the 10th. Can she get credits for creative writing? Yes. But that's going to be one of her English credits. I purchased a creative writing course. So the English course that we have, it's an English 1, 2, and 3, but she needs 4 credits of English. So creative writing is going to be her 4th credit for English. So it can't be one of her electives. And then I did give her a credit already for digital art and design. And then yesterday I was asking them, did they want to learn web designing? I could give them an elective credit for web designing. Computer coding. They're getting a home ec credit over the 4 years. She said she might take sewing. She's been resistant to learning sewing, but yesterday she might have caved. So I got to keep an eye out for a sewing class in the area. That's during the day, because I can't drive at night. I mean, I already hate driving, but I can, for the most part, suck it up during the day. I can't see at night, and so it's worse. If I have to drive by myself at night, like, I can do it. But if I have to drive with the kids in the car at night, I get extra freaked out, because I think we're all going to end up dead in a ditch because I can't see. Oop, look at there. All right, just enough to do all the one sides, and then I'm going to make some painty papers to do the other sides. That's a plan. We got a plan. Oh, they're getting well, at least he is. She's getting a half a credit. The English course that we have says that if they do the whole course in its entirety, that it's 1 credit and a half a credit for geography. And so she'll get half a credit of geography, and I'm trying to come up with a way to get him another credit in geography that's like related to dinosaurs, because he is all about researching where dinosaurs were found, in which part of the world, in which continent, and in what era of what. Somebody knows. Where's Cheryl at? Cheryl knows what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get him another credit in geography that's related to dinosaurs, because then he'll do it if it's related to dinosaurs without too much complaint. The migratory whatever, I don't know. He can tell you about dinosaurs, y'all. He can tell you. I can't. I have to just smile and nod. Great candy papers. Okay, so this particular one right here, Christina, and these 2 pages right here, you can get this tag. It's a loaded tag. And this jelly bean paper, it's a freebie from Joey Cardmaker on his Ko-Fi. So searching Ko-Fi is terrible. It sucks. But if you search Google Joey Cardmaker Ko-Fi, Google will get you there a whole lot quicker than trying to search Ko-Fi for it, because Ko-Fi is ridiculous with the searching. But so it's a freebie. You can go get it if you like it. And like there's a face, so that's one of the prompts. And then there's candy, pattern paper. I don't know, it might be a couple prompts. Okay, so we did that. We're gonna do, let's see. So we got one side of all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna look for a candy cane there. 6 and there. So I need 6 painty papers potentially if I'm gonna do that for the other side. Or I could do another one of these and do 5 painty papers. I wonder if I have a striped stencil. What if I just make candy cane paper? I mean, it's just stripes. I could do that, right? I can do it. Where's me some paper? Let me go across the room and get me some paper. So, if I just use my ruler and my paint pen, ooh, y'all, I got a thick, where's it at? Where's it at? Okay, I got these big, like poster board markers. I bet I have a red, and that will help me make a candy cane stripe. Make a weird paper doll out of the scraps last night. And it was the face, the scraps, and she's going to be singing song lyrics. Good job. Good job. See, I got these fat ones. We're going to make candy cane paper, y'all. What size do I need it? I need it 8.5 by 6.5, right? First of all, I guess I need the other one. How many more pages did I need? 7? Or did I need 9 with the candy cane paper? Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. We'll just make 2 candy cane papers for now. Juju has so much to do, but going back to bed. Some days are like that, Juju. Some days. Okay, we're going to get paint on our ruler, and it's okay. It's okay if we get paint on our ruler. These are good size stripes. They are. Let's do this. No. Where is the pencil? There's a pencil. Okay. So. Stripe. Stripe. Uh-oh, they're not going to be even. Of course they're not. It's me. Why would I have even stripes? What kind of sense does that make? None. Where's the other one? Let's do it again. Do it again. Do it again. It's Saturday, ain't it? Ain't we on Saturday? So that is a good day for naps and crafts. I agree. And then later, Saturday night, I'm on the back 40 with Juju later, y'all. If y'all want to come hang out. I'm going to be taste testing my peanut butter whiskey and cookie dough whiskey. And I looked up on the internet. I wrote it down. So, and I already had rum chata. So one of them mixed with rum chata is supposed to taste really good. So we're going to taste it. And then one mixed with root beer. So we're going to taste that. I think it was the cookie dough with the root beer. I think. Or was it the rum chata with the root beer? I don't know. I wrote it down. I just got to find my paper later. So we're going to be taste testing. It's not crooked. I probably didn't make it right. Come on now, marker. Be my friend. All right, here we go. We're going to make candy cane paper. Just go for it. Why are you overthinking it? Just color in the stripes, woman. Just color in the stripes. Okay, so I forgot my count though. I guess I need to put, does anybody remember my count of how many papers I need? I mean, I know I done counted them a bunch of times, but I done forgot. Again, I need to write it down so that I have a note. Well, that was dumb, Michelle. Well, that was dumb, y'all. Okay. Try it again. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. I was trying to use a straight line to make sure I get my lines straight-ish, but we'll just go with crooked lines. It's fine. The road to Candyland is crooked, ain't it? So our candy cane stripes can be crooked. I don't know what rum chata is. I don't know what that is, but it's not something you would mix with root beer. I don't know it. Chiladas? Saladas? Ciladas? Rum chata is a rum liqueur, a rum-based. It's good in hot chocolate. It's really, really good. If you like hot chocolate, it's yummy in hot chocolate. Caribbean rum with dairy cream. So I already had this because I really like this in my hot cocoa. But Juju was drinking peanut butter whiskey the other week, so I went by the liquor store to see if they had any of them little bottles of peanut butter whiskey, and they did. So I got me one of them. And when she told me, yeah, they're in this bowl right here. So I was digging around in the bowl. I found a cookie dough whiskey. So I was like, well, I'm going to try that one too. And then when I got home, I was on the Google looking up recipes of like what's something easy to mix with them if they're too harsh to drink straight. And so root beer was on the list that I had in the house, and Dr. Pepper was on the list. I mean, there's other things like you could get fancy and make cocktails, but I didn't want to break out the shaker and the ice and the extra stuff. Chocolate liqueur was mentioned a lot with the peanut butter whiskey, and if I had known that when I was already at the liquor store, I would have tried to get me a small bottle of chocolate liqueur. but I didn't know that. So I had to remember that for next time. It was like a Reese Piece shot, or Reese cup shot is what the recipe called it. I would try that. I like Reese cups. Okay. So set that somewhere to dry. And let's cut another one to fix the one we messed up. Just do it. Angela. See, Angela's trying to keep up for me because I can't keep up. What am I doing? Michelle. I'm trying to get my pages covered and maybe start that binding before I crash out, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know. Why just paint over the other one? I don't know. What happened? What am I painting over? Painting over the one I messed up? Where's my ruler now? Oh, right here. Because where'd it go? Oh, I think I already put it in the trash. The paper tore. It tore. And so it's already like, I think it's 32-pound paper. Like it's already not super thick paper. And like it's tore. So it's weaker in those spots. Is one of the prompts torn? If one of the prompts is torn, then I could maybe talk myself into using it. Or whole. Let me see. Toilet paper, ombre, stickers, watercolor. I could have colored these red with watercolor. And that would have been a pun or a joke. Famous artists. Did any famous artists paint candy canes? Who came up with the first candy cane and said, let's put some stripes on it? That's who I'm being them. Ooh, a coloring book page. I bet I have a candy cane coloring book page in my Christmas stuff. Tissue paper, upside down. Passport to Candyland. I thought Candyland was a prompt. Trivia page, a plant, and a postcard. I think I would make an adult milkshake. Sure could, yep. So I think that's what like the Reese Butter Cup shot is. It was the peanut butter whiskey and the chocolate liqueur and milk. And you shake it up. And does Willy Wonka count as a great artist? I don't know. Why not? Why not? Is Willy Wonka who painted the stripes on the candy canes? Or was it a Oompa Loompa? I don't remember. I've never seen that movie, y'all. I've just seen like commercials or something, and those Oompa Loompa people looked scary, and I just didn't. And I know there's a little bit older one that I think is Gene Wilder, and then there's a more modern one that is Johnny Depp, and I think he looks really weird too. So weird looking Johnny Depp, and then weird looking Oompa Loompas. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need to swap. Nah, it's not for me. Ice cream instead of milk. You could do it. You could do it. Gotta go. Hand is hurting. I'm sorry, Lynn. Hopefully see us tonight. If you can stop in, that'd be great. Gosh, I'm gonna be streaming all day today. I need to get off here. Because I got members, and then I got to take a nap, and then I got Juju. Okay, I'm gonna finish my candy cane, y'all, and I'm probably gonna go. Because I need to cover the other side of my pages before I can try to do that binding. But I got to do some jelly plate printing for that. And that means I got to clean up this little spot, and then I got to get all that out. And I don't know if I'm ready for that right now. So, yeah. That sounds overwhelming right now. So, I'm just going to finish my peppermint page, and then I'm going to go. And then we'll be back another day to do some more. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today and helping me figure out what to do. Crystal is planning on a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory journal someday. Someday. I got a list of them someday journals too. I understand all about them someday journals. I got Winnie the Pooh for someday. And I got 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea for someday. And I go back and forth about wanting to do an Alice in Wonderland one. Sometimes I want to do it and sometimes I don't. And I want to finish my Journalpedia. And my butterfly, my grungy butterfly. Then I have all kind of digital saved to my computer. That like, oh, that's pretty. I can make a journal with that digital. And yeah, just saved it. Just never did anything. I want to do a quotes book, which I've started. It's going to be an altered book. So I've already like prepped the altered book, and then I've got it's called Moody Thistles, I think. It's pretty. The pages were really pretty. I will grab it real quick in a minute and show it to you. I want to turn that into a quotes book. I started it and never did it. That's how most of my journals go. Most of them go, I start it and never finish it. It's just how it is. I'm trying not to beat myself up about it. Trying. Sometimes I'm more successful than other times. So I just want to have fun. So if the thing that's going to be fun is start another journal, I ain't hurting nobody. Go start another one if that's the fun thing. Oh, that hurt my foot. Oh. Where'd it go? Here it is. Reach it. The name of this printable was Moody something or other. And I just really liked it. And so I turned it into a journal. And I don't want to do too much to it because I really like the images. So I don't want to cover them up. So that's when I kind of thought it could be a quotes book. But I don't like my handwriting. So I can't just write quotes in it. I got to like stamp them out or print them out and put them in there. And I don't want to print them out too big. Because again, I like the printable. So one day I'm going to put some quotes in here. What's Crystal doing? We should make a someday journal. I got my someday journal list. Does that count? Does that count? Okay. So here's my candy cane paper. It's got to dry before I can glue it down. And I need to clean up my edges a little bit. Is this red the same red as that red? Let's see. Let's see. If these two reds are the same, maybe I'll use this one. Nope, this one's darker. This one is a nice red, though. Why am I doing this? Why? I guess because I want to. How about that? Y'all, these are nice acrylic markers so far. And they're not the most expensive ones. You know, some of them are the expensive ones. These are not the most expensive ones, but they work pretty good. So far, they do. I mean, I don't know any fancy, painting techniques to test them out on, but like for just plain old drawing stripes on a paper, they work really good. Or like coloring in something. They got a good brush tip, so you can make your line wider or pointier depending on how you hold your tip. So I got them on Amazon. And at the time that I was looking, I think I got the 48 count and the 72 count was the same price. So I felt that it would have been dumb of me not to just go ahead and get the 72 count. So I got 72 of them. I think it was $24.99 or maybe $26.99 maybe. So I mean 72 paint pens for less than $30. You pay double that for 16 Poscas. Or I did back before I knew that there was a cheaper brand to try. Because I had my Poscas are starting to run out. Like the colors I use the most, they're starting to run out. So I had some more Poscas on my Christmas wish list. Because that's kind of like a big gift in our house. So like I only ask for them on my birthday or Christmas. Posca pens are good. They are. They just expensive. So the 16 count of Poscas that I had in my wish list was like $54. 16, $54. And I ended up getting 72 for less than 30. And I knew that there was a risk that they were going to show up and, be terrible, awful. But they're not. So yay. Everybody do the happy dance. So I don't know if I will keep working on this at Juju's tonight or if I'm going to go back to my newer graphic art. Because I need 2 of the newer graphic pages for my signatures I need to make for a swap. And I need 1 for the cover of my composition notebook planner. I was interviewed by the Ginger Cat lady last night on the Friday night live at the Ginger Cat Club's table, craft table, something like that. And I was working on coloring in some neurographic papers. And I talked about my, let me see. Where's the one that looks like brains here? Don't get this red paint on my thing. So I'm making me a composition notebook planner to help me keep up with my YouTube stuff and my Crafty group stuff. And I want to put this brain on the cover. Oh, there it is. And I thought this one kind of looked like brain synapses. So I'm going to put it, I need to make another one because this one ended up on cardstock and I want to make one on sticker paper. And so I can just sticker paper it to the front of this. And I'm going to leave it black and white and I'm going to color my brain in. And I'm going to do neon splatters. And I'm going to put, hold on, let me overthink this. That's going to be my journal cover. So I might work on this tonight because I want to, we already on January 3rd and my journal don't have a cover. So that is one possible plan for tonight. These are the other ones I made. This is one I was coloring in last night. And I guess I could use this one. So I need to make one more that I don't color in for my, I got to make 2. I don't got to, I got to make 1. But I think I'm going to try to make 2 mini signatures for a Happy Mail swap. So if I'm going to make 2, then I need to make 2 full pages. I think I'm starting to ramble because it's probably time to eat lunch, y'all. That's probably what's happening. It's probably time to eat lunch. I need to eat lunch. What is, who is a member of the Ginger Cat Club? What is today's live about? Is it prompt play or is it one of the other new things? I can't remember. I have a screenshot of the list. Okay. Christina saw some Poscas on sale. You better get them while they on sale. For $38. That's better than 50 something. You better grab them. They do work good. I like my Poscas. I just don't like their cost. Okay, I'm going to go. And I will see some of y'all later. And the rest of y'all, I will see you around YouTube town. Have a great day. I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me. If you don't mind, would you hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing? I'm on with Ginger Pam later, maybe. I am definitely on with Juju later. And then Monday morning at 10 a.m., I'm giving a journal away, a plain naked journal for reaching 400 subscribers. So come join me Monday if you want to maybe win a journal. And then Monday night, I'll be on with Scrappy Girl Dana, Create with Becca, and Beth Schuler for Tandem 10. So I'll see y'all around. Have a great day. Happy crafting. And stream.